Hello, welcome back into today's video. This is your boy Mark Bill Clinton. Still in our usual talk, we're learning about Forex trading. So today I really want to talk some great topic that I want us to share about how I definitely lost money when I was starting to trade as a Forex beginner. Of course, we're all the way back. It wasn't an easy start, and I'll definitely be sharing my story about how I came to know about Forex, how I started learning Forex, and how I'm moving right now. But today's topic, I definitely want to talk about how I lost money. Really, it was something crazy, and even how you can even come to lose money more and more. So briefly, I know we've been sharing about different things, getting into a trading platform, which I believe you're really taking an opportunity of the previous videos that we've been sharing. So if you haven't learned about that, please check back into the previous videos and make sure you follow up. And again, I have to tell you, please, let's subscribe to this YouTube channel. When you subscribe, it's free. Just click on a subscription button and then click on a bell notification so that you shouldn't be missing all the videos that we'll be sharing, and everything is free of charge. So let's go straight into the day's topic. So what I want us to talk about today, briefly on how I came to lose some money when I was starting to trade. And I want to talk about 5 key things that I want you to take note as you're starting to learn Forex as a beginner. So right now, of course, the story, starts when you're starting Forex trading. You're starting with a little money. Of course, you see yourself growing, maybe getting from $10 US, you're getting $20 US, you're going to 30 and above, you're seeing yourself increasing, the count is growing. Yeah, of course, when you're doing all that, you see yourself, you count yourself as a person who's progressing. And of course, right off from, when you're in a demo account, you see yourself, starting with some little money and growing it up. And then you'll be like, yeah. And then you even understand the effects of, when you increase the lot sizes, what happens. So you come from a demo account where everything is completely free, and then you put this thing onto your real account. So let's start right away. Point number 1. The challenge with the Forex trader, which is also key, is being overexcited. Well, of course, excitement isn't bad. Of course, you should be excited when you make some money. And of course, the way around, when you lose money, what comes into your face. So, but then being overexcited, has 2 ways, When you get overexcited, that because you've seen account is growing from, definitely from maybe $50 US to $100 US, you become overexcited. Then you get what you got from a demo session. When you're training, you increase in the lot sizes, that because you want to make more money faster, and definitely that would be the same way you'd be losing money. So that is one of the things that is very, very, very dangerous. You have to be, keep keen your excitement. Be excited that you're making money. You can be making maybe $2 US a day or $5 US, but the moment you're growing the account, that is very key. At the end of it all, when you grow the account, it doesn't really make sense. You can make a little money as you grow in the account, but then when you keep on losing the money, it doesn't really make sense. So what you need to do is to avoid all that excitement. When you make money, be consistent. Try to use a minimum reasonable lot size, not increasing every time and then because you've grown your account. It is really, 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 really dangerous. And then another thing is, when people become overexcited, there's that challenge of being impatient. So, and impatience is really, really another challenging thing in Forex trading. So this is how it goes. You see about, you're reading something good about maybe you've seen what is in the market. You're just following the trend lines. You're not becoming patient to see how the price charts are retesting the key levels. You don't want to wait for that particular point for a good entry into a trade. That is also a very, very big challenge. So people are impatient. They don't want to They don't want to increase the lot size when they have reached a reasonable amount. When you get a good amount on your account, there's a point where you need to increase the lot size, and not at every amount you're supposed to be increasing the lot size. So excitement, impatience because you increase the lot size when the amount your account is still small. Again, you being impatient of waiting for the key levels to enter into a trade, and then you start battling the drawdowns. Definitely when you enter into a trade at a wrong time, you have to battle with the drawdowns. You see things going to your opposite direction, and then you lose control, and then you'll be like, oh, what is this? And at the end of it all, you may either hit a stop loss and then or you decide to cross the trading positions, and definitely that would be another way of losing money. And of course, when all those things are coming, you're being overexcited and you're impatient, and you see yourself losing money, and now you start battling with a third point, which are emotions. So I really want to tell you, friends, when you're trading Forex, emotions are really very, very, very key. So these are the videos that I want us to share that are very, very key. And if you haven't subscribed, if you haven't shared these videos to your friends, if you haven't invited them, very mentors or Forex traders, they're not going to tell you what I'm actually telling you. Some of them, few of them will definitely have the time to tell you. So when you start battling your emotions, you can't really find out a right way of following up your trade. So that is a really, really very, very big challenge also, where you go onto losing your money. You enter into a trading position, you see it going into a negative direction. Instead of giving it little time for it to come back when it has not yet hit your stop loss, and then you decide, maybe to cross the trade. It is part of impatient, but then you're just emotionally affected that you're seeing yourself into a drawdown, but it is actually for a little time and then to come back maybe to your direction. So battling with emotions when you're learning Forex trading, it is actually also part of the topic you also need to see about. But all those things do come when you've entered either in a trade early, or you're being overexcited, increasing the lot sizes, and you see yourself losing money, and then emotions do come in and you start battling them. Of course, when you fail to overcome what is right, you have to definitely keep going, losing money. So you have to take key of what we call the emotions. They are very, 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 very key, and then you may end up losing everything. You blow up your account, and then you see yourself starting calling Forex a scam that people steal money, when in actually you're not having a really good trading plan. And again, what is also really, really very key that you need to take into notice is wanting to trade every time. Every time you want to be in the charts, looking here that you're looking for buying position or selling position, when it's not actually true. So you should be having a trading plan. You say, maybe today I want to make $30, and then when you get $30, you don't need to aim to remain into the charts. Just call it off for that day, just because you've made profits, and then you plan for some other time. Or maybe you're trading in a different session. Maybe say you're trading in a London session. If you have your plan of making maybe $20 or $30, and you already hit your target, so please, maybe you can decide to wait for a New York session at evening time, so that you can also use that opportunity. But wanting to trade every time is also really, really challenging, because you want to enter into a chart, take a little short time to trade. Maybe you want to make about $2. You make $2. You remember you've not waited the other point of impatience at a good key level, where you could have maximized all those profits, like about $50, depending about your lot sizes and the leverage. And then you find you're wanting to trade just every time to take a little profit, and at the end of it all, you see yourself trade going into a negative, in an opposite direction, where you don't have a control of it. So wanting to trade every time is not really recommendable. You can trade every time when you see a trading opportunity, but not entering into charts when you've not seen the entry points at the key levels. So wanting to trade every time, please, you shouldn't have that. Have a trading plan, have a trading strategy. Say that you're going to make $20 a day. Then when you do that, just do other things and then plan maybe for what you should do another thing in the next time. And then another key, what you need to understand in Forex trading is that trade can go against you or it can be going into your direction. So another point, number 5, is a challenge of denial. What I want to mean here, people want to think that maybe they don't want to believe that actually the trend, or the price, the moving charts are moving into your opposite direction. You keep waiting, it reaches the level of a stop loss. Let's say maybe you've not set a stop loss, you don't want to cross that position, or you don't want to prior hedging strategy there, but you think everything is gonna come into your direction, so you remain in that denial. By the end of it, by the time you realize that it's really going into far opposite direction, you've made into a very big drawdown where you can't even have a control of account, or maybe literally you could even end up blowing account, and then you see yourself the call margin coming in and you lose all the money. So you definitely have to agree with me. When you see that trend line going into your opposite direction, please enter into some other different strategy. You can hedge, you can cross, and then replan and see what you do. So all those things, I've been battling with them. Even up to a few of them could come, but then you have, as you keep on trading, you have to keep up, trying to push them, step by step, to day per day, you keep learning new things. So really, these are 5 points that are very key, and there are very many things, but of course we shall be sharing them in the next videos. So what all you need to do is make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel, you share with your friend. What I'm telling you is very important, because very many traders have passed through them, and I myself am really passing through them, and I've tried to literally battle about them. Some of them I'm overcoming them, and some of them are still challenging, but then of course I have to we have to move. You can't just say I'm only gonna give up because things are not going to my way. So briefly, in a summary, what you need to know is being overexcited isn't good when you're trading. It is good, and then another side is bad. Impatience is really very bad. And then battling emotions, if you can't really control emotions, it is a very big challenge. Wanting to trade every time is dangerous. Just know. Consult all other traders wanting to trade every time is also not good, especially when you're not finding the key levels for the trade entry. And another thing is that denial. Finally, the denial point of it, when you see things going to an opposite direction, please take a decision, see what to do as you move. So please take advantage of the videos I'm sharing you with here. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Kindly share with your friends, tell them about the learning opportunity of Forex trading that really want to give it time. So definitely today we've not looked into any kind of a chart, but as we are learning, of course, not this kind of learning system where you have to remain in the books, in the pen, you're looking at the whiteboard, a chalkboard, that you're writing down. You also need to reach a point, you make exercises, again you get some inspiration talk. I definitely wanted to inspire you about what you need to know as you come into learning. So those are the key things that you need to first battle with. You settle them, you handle them as you're coming up. As you even on a demo account, assume you can deposit there $50, and then you assume that was maybe part of your salary. You've put that money and you want it to grow it when you're on a demo account, so that by the time you come into a real account, you're really key on what you're going to do. So let's have this for this time. I'm out for today's video. Please make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, share everything, and we keep moving. The trading platform, I have shared them in the description. It's down below. And then again, the social media handles, the Telegram account, Instagram account, Twitter account. I will also have their WhatsApp number. You can WhatsApp me, as what I've been telling you. We'll have your number saved, and you keep up following everything. We'll have a trading community on WhatsApp. When you definitely text me on WhatsApp and you tell me you want to be part of it, I will definitely add you there. You keep following each and everything about Forex trading. For today, thank you very much. I'm out.